I'll tell you later on. You'll know. I think I'm the winner, group 4. The word is for today's activity. Please quiet natin. Let's start our lesson. The words should be Hakpin adventure or pwede na po adventure of Hakpin. So do you think these words relate to our story today? Okay, so where is my mouse? Our topic for today is the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So here are, before that, this is our objectives. Please repeat as one.
The students will be able to identify the key elements of the story, reflect how these elements as part of general novel of adventure to humor contribute to the theme of freedom, slavery, and friendship, and demonstrate their understanding through a group-created visual concept map.
Okay, thank you for that. Now for today's author, we have Mark Twain, born on November 30, 1935 and died on April 21, 1910. So his real name is Samuel Langhorne Clemens. He is called the father of English and American literature because he introduced a fresh, honest, and humorous way of writing. So up until today, writers are still inspired by his works because with that it helps people to understand America's past, okay? Especially their struggles during the pilang years long ago bitaw, di ba, kay ang mga Americans is sinakop rin, hindi lang sila ang nagsakop. So they struggled with race, class, and even freedom. Now here is the book of this one. So let's meet the characters. So the main character is Huck, who is a young boy, mga about 14 to 15 years old. He really wants freedom from strict rules. During their time, very strict kayo lang society. Dapat na adyo sundod. So Jim is the runaway slave of Miss Watson, who became loyal and kind friend to Huck. And Tom Sawyer is the adventurous friend of Huck. Ang taling na book is, I think, before ni siya kay na ay story na Adventures of Tom Sawyer. So, ano siya, nagkakon si Huck dito na book together with Tom Sawyer. And Widow Douglas and Miss Watson are the adoptive adoptive mothers of Huck. And they want to civilize Finn. Huck. So, ang last day is Buck Finn, which is the abusive, alcoholic father of Huck. So the settings along the Mississippi River in 1930s to 1840s in small towns and rural areas of Missouri and surrounding areas. And then the important places is Widow's House, is mo katong nag-adapt ni Finn, dito yung malay box cabin. So later on, makuha na siya nga, dito na siya kulong sa iyang father. And Jackson's Island, where Jim and him met, and they became friends. So various towns along the river, wala siya ang setting sa mga panghitabo nga, ilahang mga challenges na face during their adventures. And lastly, Phelps Farm, which is the place where very important na event ang nakitabo. So, let's go to the plot of this story. Exposition. Huck Finn already gained wealth during their adventures of Tom Sawyer. So after that, he is now living under the widow Douglas and Miss Watson. Miss Watson is the sister of widow Douglas, the older sister is si Miss Watson. So why man nga i-adapt si Huck Finn ni widow Douglas kay before after the adventures nila, nahitabo na robbery na hitabo. So, ang gi-rob is si Widow Douglas. So, dato na yun, si Huck ang nag-help ni Widow Douglas niya. That's why Widow Douglas decided to keep Finn and to civilize. He wants to civilize Finn. So, civilize meaning they want to change Huck without